everything, everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They're led out by their strong-arm quarterback out of Texas A&M. It's Ryan Tannehill.
I think one of the things I like about Ryan Tannehill's game is that he understands what his receivers are looking for downfield. He played that position at Texas A&M before becoming the starting quarterback. So a lot of times when he's in the pocket looking downfield, he's actually running the routes with the receivers as he remembers them.
The first carry now for Doug Martin. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And, Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you, because it seems to be working pretty well.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And it brings up fourth down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
So now here's the third-year man from Oklahoma, Tress Way, on to punt it.
This is about to be a terrible punt because it's in the rain. Oh shit, man. Get it.
Fielded just inside the 20. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
Alright, let's see how we can do here in the rain.
They'll run with a second-year man. It's Melvin Gordon. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Man, I hate these playbooks here. They suck.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Second down, Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. And that'll make it third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked up by the safety, Jarvis Hurd. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They run it again with Martin. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. Second down now after the pass completion. Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
And caught left side, Olsen. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
Martin able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop. 6 yards here to go for the offense on second down. One man on the backfield, that's Martin. He'll get the football here. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Partner, how many times do we talk to people before a game and they talk about how toughness is going to win? But we just saw it on that play. 6 defensive backs in the game. Their dime package, they run the draw with all these big people coming downfield. They found a way to get in there, an undersized defense, and win that play.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And Gold is able to put it through. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So they were able to move the ball into the red zone, but they'll wind up coming away with just 3.
Yeah, 32-yarder. That's equal to an extra point now.
The Steelers defense getting ready here. They had the interception last time, led to a field goal.
And kept points off the board against them as well. What a great way to end a drive. Take it away and set your offense up to put points on the board themselves.
The only thing would have been better a touchdown. Now they'll be looking to get the stop and lead to that here on the next drive.
I'll play the wrong playbook.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They start the drive with Martin. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Again, it's Martin. And he'll get this up to about the 40. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on third down.
Pass situation.
They'll run it. Here's Martin.
Good dude.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, to make sure they take away all spaces, all creases. That one worked really well for them.
Only needed a yard, instead went backwards. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes the Steelers defense once more. They've certainly got something to build off of. They had the interception last time out.
And now they have to just make sure they're cognizant of not trying too hard for interceptions. Once you get one, it makes you a little more antsy to try and get another one. Now you got to be careful, double moves, different things like that against them. But they like the momentum that they've begun to build.
We'll see if they can keep that momentum going.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Oh my God, man.
First down, here's the run with Martin. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On second down, Martin. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. He's got time in the pocket. And this is going to be incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. So they recover the fumble but could not take advantage of the short field. They do get 3.
And no one ever turns down 3 points going up on the board, but the offense will go to the sidelines wondering what if, while the defense on the other side, they'll celebrate holding them to just a field goal after giving up such bad field position.
And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. One receiver left, 2 to the right. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Going underneath for Gordon. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. At the end of 1, it's a close game here early on. More from the Steel City coming up after this.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the 2nd quarter. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out.
Okay, so I need offense.
They'll come out in the pistol. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come up in an offset eye. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. They needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Automatic. First down.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face.
Cousins on first down. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. It's a pickup of 21. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result.
Cousins.
I'm an idiot.
And for the third time here in the night, he's into the clear. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
And he's got it to make it now 13-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's Kirk Cousins now, the centerpiece of our player spotlight. And I guess right now, as we look at some of his struggles today, the term next play really applies here. He's got to move on.
I love where your head is on that because that's where his head needs to be. Exactly.
These players are legit fast, man. I usually use the Vikings for the matchup too, but it's better than this.
A first down throw for Cousins.
Wrong person.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
On second down, Cousins again. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Holding. Defense.
Thought he may have gotten away with one there, but the ref caught him, and it's holding. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
That surprised me. I was about to do. I was about to lose that.
First down, here's Cousins. Surveying the field. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. 23 yards on the play. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Booker on first down. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Nobody's going to block over here.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
But I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
I was fortunate enough to see Melvin Gordon throughout his college career. And what I liked the most about him, he always added something to his game. He went from being what I call a gimmick runner, a lot of jet sweeps and things of that nature, to being a full-time, 3-down back who can make big plays at any time.
Big plays indeed from Kenosha, Wisconsin High School. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Devontae Booker with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie, the first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. And that'll make it 13-7. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Field goes good. Give me 2 points.
And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Oh, the stop there defensively, Tyler Davison. In a 3-4 defense there and against the run, a lot of responsibility can fall on that nose tackle.
A ton of responsibility, no pun intended, because they got to deal with not just the center, both guards, and a lot of times they have to eat up double teams in order to let the rest of the guys get to the football. But how about that play? He not only did he eat up the double team, he ate up the ball carrier as well.
I was going to say, talking about puns, you said eat up the double team.
Defense.
Second and 5.
Hey.
A shotgun snap for
Okay,
Tannehill.
come on, Cole.
Finding time. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at it and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. They go play action here on 1st down. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Back to the air. Tannehill on 2nd down. And Olsen over the middle. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And they thought they could exploit this defense with some really quick hitters, quick action. They worked on that in practice. We just saw it there.
And we saw them break it down to the fundamentals as well. Each position group had their own little work on it. You know, they worked on a drill here with the receivers, a drill there with the quarterbacks. Then they brought it all together, and now it's paying off in the game. Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football.
And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. It's the first time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Ziggy Ansah. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
Now Cousins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Give me another. Give me another one. That's it, yeah.
Third and short yardage. Cousins. He's got yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even add a little extra at the end with a short run.
Caught right side, Davis. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Vernon Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Bryant now to tack on the extra point. And he's able to put it through.
I almost left that.
So that drive
then I
for
go
4
in,
plays.
score that
And it
touchdown,
winds
homie.
up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
What?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Nice. Should have slid it. No, I shouldn't.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Get out of here,
That play
Hampton.
never got off the ground because of the defensive front. They owned the offensive line, which allowed the linebackers to see their openings and run straight to the ball. That's why that play just never had a chance.
They come out here in the eye. They give to Martin. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Steelers looked great last week, but haven't been as steady today. The Chiefs are doing a good job keeping them off balance, and that's led to a lead for them at the half.
I know
All right,
that
let's
ain't
get
even
straight to it.
that
Here's
ain't
some
even
highlights from the first half. Now first and 10, Hooker's going to hit off the left
Melvin
side,
Gordon.
and he'll go in for the score.
There's a Hooker
Chiefs
right
now
there.
trailed by 6. First and 10 to once again sack the
Because-
QB. This ends up as a loss of 9.
Yeah, I got sacked. Here it is. Nope, I got sacked. Same play, okay.
Sticking with the same drive. Kirk
There we
Cousins
go. That's
connecting
what I'm
on a
talking
pass
about.
into
Almost at
coverage.
the
And
no
46
juke.
yards later, he's
When
going
they
in
get
for
that
the score.
touchdown, baby.
The Chiefs go up by 1.
All right, thank you, Larry. Plenty of intrigue to come. A 1-point game as we get set for half 2.
Let's score again. Shit. What is it?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Okay. Let me get this Get a
Here
wide
comes the
stick right
Chiefs
here. Maybe I
offensive
can
unit as they'll have it
lob
to
it
begin quarter
down.
number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
fucking
This is
lineman.
where
Okay.
I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done, they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
So let me get away from those.
Without a doubt.
It'll put my
Show
lineman
them
in.
one thing, hit them with something else.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Gordon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
7
yards
hurt.
on the pickup for a 2nd and 3. They have to hurry back to the line now.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big.
Shit.
So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay,
No, get up.
what can
Okay,
we
good,
do
good.
to slow him down before he truly gets started?
34 just like
So
that.
many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays,
Jesus,
but I
right here.
love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that
Cook,
situation.
yes.
It's almost a
But we don't
tendency
have-
breaker.
The greenness for us.
On design run for their wideout. And some space here. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there.
But
And
you
if you
can
throw
tell
the
the
football
calls, dang.
and it's
How many
incomplete,
receivers?
now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball.
Fuck, he had a hole.
Keep it in the hands
He
of those
had a
runners.
hole.
Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
He got maybe a
He
half
was
yard at
gone.
most, but
Nobody
officially
was
they'll be
there.
left with a 3rd and 2. Big boys down there in the trenches and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
And they're just a couple of yards shy of a 1st down here on 3rd down.
There's a hole. I mean, I see a hole.
They keep it on the ground again. Gordon loses the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
I'm gonna do a play action right
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is caught inside the 5.
Touchdown.
And he will take
Vernon
it
Davis is a
on
beast,
in
homie.
for a Chiefs
What?
touchdown. Vernon Davis with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
Right down the
And you
middle,
better
homie.
believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Should be a touchdown. No,
Set
no,
now to
not
kick
for
this one
ours.
away, and off it
Their way,
goes.
so.
Here's Humphreys. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They'll come out in the pistol. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's Tannehill. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
from the gun on third down. Tannehill. And he
Defense,
dropped
man.
it.
Oh my
Now
God,
it was
nice job,
tipped.
dude.
Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now fourth down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
No, don't get it. Don't touch it. Don't. Fuck.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan. And
oh my God.
There were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar
Week 5.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
One of the beauties of a 3-4 defense is that you have flexibility with your linebackers, and you can put them in different spots.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, you got that overpowered
team is committed to running the football. You can get your big offensive linemen up on linebackers quicker, and that usually gives you an advantage in running it.
One man in the backfield is Gordon. And they'll give it to him here.
All right.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
On third down, Cousins.
Nice catch, dude.
A gain of 13 and also a first down.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily,
My
right?
tight end
Blast
is pretty
off the line of
beast,
scrimmage,
man.
get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards.
Vernon
turn
Davis.
around and make sure the quarterback sees your
He's
numbers.
fast.
And
Like,
set
that's
yourself
the
up
thing.
for the
He's
pass.
really fast. Like, he can legit be a receiver if he wanted to.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Michael Burton, the fullback, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
No.
Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But
yeah, I'm
now
on your
here,
league.
third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean,
No,
after that
he's
incompletion, a little credit to the
with
defense
the
for shutting them
Redskins.
down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Wide open receiver complete.
Yep, look at that tight end touchdown, Vernon Davis. He's too fast, dude. He's way too fast.
Kansas City touchdown.
In real life, man.
Vernon Davis, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Chiefs add on
He's
to
got
their
3
lead.
touchdowns.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of
Oh,
the time when
yeah.
we talk about someone putting
Yeah,
a team
the
on
dude
their
who
back,
had, San Fran.
I think we're talking about a guy who runs the
He
football.
traded to the
In this
Chargers.
case,
And,
it's a guy
yep,
out
you're welcome.
wide
He's on your
catching
team
it,
now.
and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his
And
team
Odell-
right now towards
and Odell
victory.
Beckham.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Yeah, I have Jamal Charles on this team, this year's league, but he's hurt.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff
It was the
unit now as they'll
pre-existing
send this
injury,
one
so.
away. This is taken at his 4. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Chiefs defense, they get set and ready to do battle
Yeah, I
again.
can't wait to
They
get
were able
Jamal
to force
Charles
that
if
3
I
and
make
out.
the
That led
playoffs,
to a
you know.
touchdown. And defenses obviously love 3 and outs. They
Because he
want
was
more of that.
pre-existed injury.
They
You know what I
created
mean?
a very short and not too sweet stint for the offense by getting them off the field that fast, but it set up their own offense, gave them a little spark, and they took it downfield and scored.
Now the question, can they do it again?
Yeah,
Let's
it
see.
kind of sucked. But
When you
no,
put
it's
together a
cool.
formula for winning
I don't
defense,
mind
it's
it. I
exactly
just
what we're seeing in this game.
sucks, when you
Controlling
got
the
a
line
high
of scrimmage,
player
attacking,
and he
and
turns out to be
changing
hurt.
everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Back to throw, Tannehill. He's got time.
Pick.
Looking for Hearns, and it's
Yep.
intercepted. Picked off by Alteron Werner. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the
Pick-
defensive
pick it up,
perspective.
and I'm on
In the
my-
rain, you
I'm
have to
on
be
their
more
33 now.
cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Oh yeah, he's really good, dude. He's just been hurt these last 2 years. In real life. If I were to say besides AP, I think that Charles is one of my favorite running backs besides AP.
Now Gordon on first down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest
Peterson's the best, dude.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Oh yeah, my game, it's raining. Yeah, you missed it.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Oh yeah, I'm live streaming.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
28-13.
They come up in an offset eye. They go play action here on first down. This is Gordon on the dump off.
Nice. But there's a flag, of course. Probably holding.
Holding. Offense.
Get out of here with that, dude. Damn. This team
Yeah,
has
that
so
right
many
there will
holding
set him
calls.
back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to
What?
pressure
I'm outside
after
a field goal
penalty
range
like
to do
that?
that? That's
The
bullshit.
guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down, if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
Yeah.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now Cousins escaping the pressure right. They find some open field here. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
One man on the backfield is Gordon. To throw, Cousins.
I almost threw another pick. Oh my
Incomplete
god.
there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
All right, here we go. 3-19. Good, good. Good, good. Here we go.
3rd and long for Cousins. Pressure comes
I got
and the
sacked.
Steelers
My
take it
line,
down.
dude. Come on.
Ziggy
Y'all gotta
Ansah
fucking be better
in
than
there
that.
to drop it for his 2nd sack now here tonight. Here's Marquette King now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
I think Ziggy Ansah's track background comes into play because he's in fantastic shape, which you have to be in to rush the passer down in and down out. And guess what? He's got his 2nd sack of the game.
All that potential they saw when they took him 5th overall in 2013. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. We put our attention now on the Chiefs' defense.
And now Big Mo's wearing a shirt of their color. They're hoping to continue that momentum in their direction with maybe another pick.
Who's Big Mo? He's
Yeah,
momentum,
I expect
right?
you to do good
Momentum,
with that
and
too,
right now,
'cause,
he's hugging them.
Really good.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just dropped to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
And as the numbers show, last week good, This week, not as good. My question to you, you ready?
Yes, please hit me.
Why?
Because last week, he was able to find the seams in defenses, and the ball was delivered before a second guy could get there and make a play on it.
I honestly shouldn't have let you be the Seahawks, but it's
The
whatever.
coverage has been really tight. The second guys arrived early. Not a chance for him to get the ball into those tight openings.
And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Give him 3 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. So not the same performance here that we saw a week ago.
Oh, I'm versus
after the
Tannehill
game.
right now,
We
too.
were
He's
talking
on the
about it. He
Steelers.
was hitting on all
On
cylinders.
Sunday.
That's just not the case here.
I know usually on the ride to the airport, we're talking about so many other things, but we were so locked into how well he had played. Sharp throwing the football, made the right decisions on when to run, when not to run.
And you notice his footwork was really good.
Footwork was on point. I thought his ability to manage the game as well, get him into better plays, I thought he was really locked in. So far in this game, we're not seeing that. Hopefully he'll be able to pick it up.
Again, Tannehill. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Now they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. They set up the screen to Martin. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Offside. Defense. Still third down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing on third down, Tannehill.
Pick it off, homie. Come on.
The pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down. Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of the difference between driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? 'Cause that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country
I
roads.
certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
Gotta be a false start.
False start. Offense.
Throwing again is Tannehill. And he's got his favorite target yet again.
Whoa.
It's complete.
Way
He'll
back
get a
there.
couple yards on that one, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. On that quick throw, what do you think? Possibly something they saw at the line to go there?
Possibly in the game plan, and you notice they went with an empty backfield. No backs there to help with pass protection, so you have to have a counter to that because you know they're probably going to bring pressure when they see an empty backfield, so you get rid of the ball quickly. Quick drop, ball's out of the quarterback's hands, keeps it from getting hit, and they get a completion.
Tannehill throwing again. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Ryan Tannehill already has 1,000 yards passing in your league. Yeah.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
380.
To the air again, Tannehill.
And
again, turning loose. It's incomplete.
Oh, wait, no.
After all the
You're talking about my
all
league?
the practice, a play like that
No.
will absolutely break
There's a
your
bunch.
heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert, and then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock, as you noted, so many things to go through.
This one fielded at the 5.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Eddie is on? What? Doesn't he have work tomorrow? What the heck?
Gordon. And he'll get this up over the 25
Invite
to
him.
26. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Or maybe. Maybe it's mine. I don't know.
Offense in a good spot here. 2nd and 2.
If I get a first down, it's over.
One man in the backfield is Gordon. And he'll get it up the middle.
First down, game over.
And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this
Invite Eddie.
4th quarter
Heavy.
play.
Oh my god, what is this fucking dude doing in here? Eddie, do you have work tomorrow? Why are you still
So
up?
the offense has it 1st and 10.
Don't be smart.
Watch it now, Marty. All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
Now Gordon. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Second down following the run.
Back that up, Philly. Here we go. All right, here we go.
The busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
So much of the game today We're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
No, check, Patriot! All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56. Here we go now, 3-19.
They run it here with Gordon. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Here's Marquette King now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Here we go.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. One last throw here for Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it. And they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for Kansas City, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll drop down to 1-3, and they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.
Vernon Davis, man, beast, defense, they did all right.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
Which is
with that, we say good night from
3
Pittsburgh.
touchdowns, I'll take it. Melvin Gordon, 54 yards. I don't really like 70 carries, 54 yards, but I need to do more. Vernon Davis, though, man. Look at these stats right here. Look at these stats right quick. Look at these stats. 210. 3 touchdowns, man. If you have him on your fantasy team, man, you just had a day. Vernon Davis had a day. Cool. Dude's a beast, man. He was fast for a tight end. Cool, guys. Thanks for watching this. I'll be uploading more. I'll be uploading more from this league and possibly from my league as well, which I am the Vikings, my favorite team in the other league, which I'll be streaming that one as well next time. Thank you. See you guys in the next vid.